Mark Carney's cabinet reshuffle, a strategic overhaul for a new era. Upon assuming office as Canada's 24th Prime Minister, Mark Carney initiated a significant transformation of the federal cabinet, reducing its size from 37 to 23 members. This move underscores a commitment to streamlined governance and a focused response to pressing economic and geopolitical challenges, particularly escalating tensions with the United States over trade and sovereignty. Home 1. Key appointments and portfolio realignments. Carney's cabinet selections reflect a blend of continuity and change, aiming to leverage experienced leadership while signaling a departure from certain policies of the previous administration. Notable appointments include François-Philippe Champagne transitioning from Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry to Minister of Finance. Champagne brings a wealth of experience to Canada's fiscal strategy. Wikipedia. 2. Kamal Khera appointed as Minister of Health. Khera's background as a registered nurse brings practical healthcare experience to the role. Wikipedia. 5. Stephen Guilbeault transitioning to Minister of Canadian Culture and Identity. Parks Canada and Quebec Lieutenant. Guilbeault's new role underscores the importance of cultural affairs and regional representation. Home 1. Terry Dugwood as Minister of Environment and Climate Change. Dugwood is tasked with advancing Canada's environmental policies and climate initiatives. Home 1. Ali Assassi taking on the newly defined role of Minister of Government Transformation, Public Services, and Procurement. Assassi is responsible for driving efficiency and modernization within the federal government. Strategy Corp 4. Ariel Kayabaga, appointed as Government House Leader and Minister of Democratic Institutions. Kayabaga's role is central to legislative coordination and democratic reforms. Wikipedia. 6. Rachel Bendian as Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship. Bendian oversees Canada's immigration policies and refugee programs. Home 1. Cody Blois, assuming the role of Minister of Agriculture and Agri-Food and Rural Economic Development. Blois focuses on supporting Canada's agricultural sector and rural communities. Strategy Corp 4. Departures and strategic exclusions. In a move signaling a shift from previous leadership, Carney excluded several prominent figures from the Trudeau era. Mark Miller, former Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship. Jean-Yves Duclos, former Minister of Public Services and Procurement. Home 1. Karina Gould, former Leader of the Government in the House of Commons. Home 1. Ahmed Hassan, former Minister of International Development. Home 1. Mary Ng, former Minister of Export Promotion, International Trade, and Economic Development. Home 1. Mark Holland, former Minister of Health. Arif Virani, former Minister of Justice and Attorney General. Pascal Saint-Onge, former Minister of Heritage. Home 1. Yera Sachs, former Minister of Mental Health and Addictions. Diane LaBoute-Hillier, former Minister of Fisheries, Oceans and the Coast Guard. Home 1. These exclusions reflect Carney's intent to distance his administration from certain policies and approaches of the previous government, particularly in areas where he seeks reform or new direction. Policy shifts and strategic focus. Carney's cabinet reshuffle is not merely a change in personnel, but signifies a broader strategic realignment. Trade and sovereignty. Freeland's new role emphasizes the importance of internal trade and infrastructure, crucial for national unity and economic integration. Conclusion. Prime Minister Mark Carney's cabinet reshuffle represents a strategic effort to address current challenges and position Canada for future success. By combining experienced leadership with new appointments, and by realigning portfolios to reflect contemporary priorities, Carney sets a course for a government that is responsive, efficient, and focused on the nation's pressing needs. Description with 30 hashtags. Longer description. Prime Minister Mark Carney's recent cabinet reshuffle marks a significant shift in Canada's federal governance. By reducing the cabinet size and appointing a mix of seasoned politicians and fresh faces, Carney aims to create a more agile and responsive government. Key appointments, such as François-Philippe Champagne as Finance Minister and Chrystia Freeland as Minister of Transport and Internal Trade, highlight a focus on economic resilience and infrastructure development. The inclusion of roles like Minister of Government Transformation, held by Ali Assassi, indicates a commitment to modernizing public services. This strategic overhaul reflects Carney's vision for a government that is efficient, forward-thinking, and prepared to tackle both domestic and international challenges. Mark Carney, Canada Cabinet Reshuffle, François-Philippe Champagne, Christopher Freeland, Gary Andersengri, Anita Anand, Dominic LeBlanc, Melanijli, Kamal Kara, Stephen Gilbo, Terry Jugat, alias as Ariel Kayabata, Rachel Bendayan, Cody Bua, Economic Resilience, National Unity, U.S.-Canada Relations, Trade Tensions, Government Efficiency, Innovation Policy, Environmental Stewardship, Public Service Reform, Canadian Politics, Leadership Change, Policy Shift, Cabinet Appointments, Political Strategy, Canada News.
Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.